Hi friends, let's talk about the crate game. If you follow me on any other channels, you'll hear me say play the crate game every single time you need to put your pup in the crate. So I just want to demo what the crate game actually looks like without having the video fast forwarded. So we'll demo with Leo here, but I'm going to take him through the crate game as if I was working with a puppy or a dog that's new to crate training. Be mindful of your body language. You can make yourself super exciting just by crouching down a little and taking some quick steps backwards. You can also do this with a dog that doesn't like their crate, and if you want to reintroduce it in a more positive way so that they can have a love for the crate. The crate should always be a positive thing. So whether my pup needs a nap break or I need a break from my puppy, which happens, I'm going to play this game to get them in the crate every single time. A couple of key points. I want to activate my dog's desire to chase, and I want them to chase that piece of kibble that I'm tossing into the crate. So take note of where I am standing when I actually toss that kibble. I do want to give him a little bit of a runway into the crate. So I do this in a few stages. One is chase the kibble into the crate. Once he gets the game, you might even see him run into the crate on his own, anticipating the next toss. That's good. We like to see that. Two, I move to him and reward while he still has all four paws inside the actual crate. And keep in mind the door is still wide open. If you see that they're staying in the crate for a little bit longer, you can continue to reward them while they're in there. Then I'll just back up and encourage him to come out of the crate. And then we'll go right into our next rep. So I will toss the kibble, he'll chase after it, and then I will immediately reward once all four paws are in the crate. So I'm building a little bit of duration and teaching him like good things happen when you stay in the crate. And then I'll release him and we'll go into our next rep. So we'll stay in stage 1 and 2 for a little bit. I toss the kibble, he chases it. I continue to reward for him just being in the crate. And again, the gate is wide open. I'll reward him again just for staying in the crate, and then I'll go ahead and release him. And then we'll go into our next rep and we'll layer on stage 3. So I toss the kibble, he chases it. As soon as all four paws are in the crate, I'll reward. I will continue to reward to build a little bit of duration of just being in the crate, and then I will close the door. So I'm not latching it, I'm just creating some movement with the door and then saying good and feeding. So I'm letting him know like the reward's still coming and this door is just swinging open and close and there's no stress around that door movement. If you're doing this for the first time, you can release your pup from the exercise, let them shake it off, and then start over into your next rep. I'm just gonna go straight into my 4th stage, which is gonna be creating a little bit of distance and then coming right back and tossing that kibble for my puppy to eat. I'm using my good duration marker to let him know that he is doing the right thing by staying in the crate and not, spinning or pawing at the door. So I'm just going to create movement outside of the crate and continue to say good and go back and reward my pup for just relaxing and hanging out in their crate. Once they start to have some success in this stage, then I'll move to stage 5, which is actually building that duration. So now my movement is going to take me out of their view. So I'll walk away to the point where I leave the room, I'll immediately say good, and then I'll come back to reward my pup. And I can continue to give them that verbal praise as I'm walking back to their crate. I just want to make sure I'm doing that in a calm tone. In this stage, you're really just playing with duration. So if it takes you 6 seconds to walk out of the room, then you're working with 6 seconds to start. And then you'll just want to keep in mind, I'm gonna tack on a couple of seconds for each of these reps as long as your puppy is successful. If they start to fail, then just bring it back down a notch. So maybe we added too many seconds and they just weren't ready. So go slow. This is a slow process in order to do it correctly. We want to keep that crate as positive as possible and use a lot of food. So each time when I'm coming back to reward my dog, I have a small handful that I'm putting into that crate. So to recap, I have 5 stages for crate training. Stage 1, chase the kibble into the crate. Stage 2, I move to him to reward while he still has all 4 paws inside the actual crate. Stage 3, create movement with the crate door and continue to reward until you can actually close and latch that crate door. Stage 4, you'll actually start to create distance from the crate in all directions. Stage 5 is when you actually get to work on building duration. So you'll walk out of sight and then immediately say good and come back to reward. And then you'll just continue to tack on those seconds to build that duration in the crate. Don't forget to be generous with those handfuls when you actually walk away. I hope this was helpful. Good luck with your crate training, and don't forget to subscribe and follow Lydia Trains Dogs on Instagram and TikTok.